brought you a bite, babe. I'm your host, Amy, your Myrtle Beach foodie babe. Let's set the table. Tell us who you are, what you do, and how food plays a part in your life.
Great. My name's Ervin Abbott. I'm Assistant Culinary Director for Crooked Hammock and Levita Hospitality in general. We really focus on kind of that backyard concept of, cooking out, burgers, grilled chicken, stuff like that. Really leaning into that at home with a backyard cookout
I love it. You guys hit the vibe right on the head.
Appreciate it.
What sparked your love for food?
It started from a young age. My mom was always working. Same with my dad, so we all kind of took turns. So once I turned 5 and I was able to get up to the counter, hold a spatula and stuff, I was up there cooking. I really fell in love with making breakfast food, and then it just kind of evolved from there. From doing that, grilling out, and then my passion has always been barbecue.
Awesome, I love that. Do you consider yourself a chef, cook, a foodie, or a flavor chaser?
I would say a chef. Chef definitely comes with the experience and the time and the skill that is necessary for you to run a successful kitchen. So, to be a chef is really to have everything planned out, think about the ingredients, making sure your team's well equipped and ready for a service. So, I would say I qualify for that for the most part. I want to say I've been pretty successful in my career so far.
Awesome. So what is the first dish you ever fell in love with, either making or eating?
Ooh, I would say risotto, just because it's for the home cook. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult, but at the same time it's universal. There's so many things you can do with it. So you can just go with that very traditional Parmesan and a couple of herbs and spices, or you can get really creative, especially around this time. Roast some butternut squash, puree it down, and toss it into the risotto with some bacon and a little bit of shrimp. That's definitely down my alley.
Yeah, sounds so good. What is a food memory that shaped your taste?
Well, again, with me just having that love of barbecue. It's tasting that first piece of smoked brisket or smoked meat in general. How it just kind of melts in your mouth and just has those layers of flavor of the smokiness, the saltiness, the sweetness, that all just kind of wrap in to one little 2-ounce slice of brisket. So I would definitely say that.
Awesome. My husband's a big barbecue nerd too, so definitely appreciate the barbecue aspect of things. Have you ever had burnt ends?
Oh, that's my favorite. So burnt ends are really good, but I really like pork belly burnt ends.
Yes, that's my favorite.
Yeah, give me a little sweet little cherry barbecue sauce to toss it in. I'll do that all day long.
That's meat candy right there.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's talk about the dish that you brought me a bite of. What's the dish called and what's in it?
Okay, I actually brought you 2 because, I got a little bored in the kitchen, so I wanted to feed you a little bit. So,
love it.
So tomorrow we actually celebrate our 10th anniversary, so we're doing something called a menu mashup. Taking a lot of our dishes either from the past or actually on our menu right now. So the first one I got up for you right here is our Kettle Chili Cheeseburger. So it's smashing together our Super Smashburger that we have on the menu, which is one of our most popular burgers. And then putting some of our kettle chili that we actually use some of our beer from the brewery to make.
It looks amazing. I don't know how I'm going to tackle this, but we're going to just try and go for it. See if I can cut the well. I don't know. Let's just get messy.
Yeah, exactly. It's a chili cheeseburger. You got to go for it, right?
And the beans look so good in that chili, too. All right.
And you're going to get all those flavors, that shreddus, which is just really fine cut shredded lettuce. Sliced tomato, garlic mayo, which we make garlic confit in-house and mix it in with mayo. And then again, you're having that kettle chili with that beer, different styles of beans. Ours is more of a savory chili instead of a sweet one.
Yes, I appreciate the savory chili. Let's talk about the seasoning on these patties. Is this your own recipe?
It's a blend that we use in-house. Again, cracked peppercorns, salt, a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder. Really, you're going to really taste that nice little garlic powder, granulated garlic that's in there.
It has great flavor. The chili is just bringing it all together too.
And at the same time, we actually just got done doing a chili cook-off, which you were there for, which was great.
When I
appreciate
met,
you being there. that we did for the first responders and firemen and stuff like that. So we're actually going to be featuring that a little bit later on this month around the 27th or the 28th.
Yep. On the 28th, you can stop in if you're a first responder, and I believe you get a discount, 15% maybe. Don't quote me on that one. But there's definitely a discount that's going to be given. And everybody that purchases chili between a select date as well, $1 will be going back to the fire department that won the chili cook-off.
Exactly, and we're going to put that chili on there. So I think it's going to run for about 2 or 3 weeks. And it was definitely a great chili. It had a nice little kick to it, but nothing overbearing. But great flavors all in all.
And I believe it was all pork, right?
Interesting enough, it was made with pork tenderloin. So that's a new one for me.
It was very different, but also very delicious. So definitely check that out. It's for a good cause as well. And this next bite, let's talk about brunch, because I honestly didn't know that Crooked Hammock did brunch until like maybe a month ago.
Yeah, we started on Mother's Day earlier this year. Came up with like a few fan favorites. Again, with all the brunch places around here, it's hard to compete with. So we definitely want to make a few things that were unique. So for the month of October, we definitely love our spooky season at the hammock. So typically we would do a stuffed cinnamon toast crunch French toast. But I wanted to do a little twist on it this month by doing a Franken blueberry stuffed French toast. So on the inside, you're going to get a strawberry cream cheese spread that we have in the middle. And then the bread itself is actually battered in the Franken blueberry cereal. It's going to get topped off with a little bit of maple syrup, strawberry syrup. I added a little hibiscus flour to this just to give it a little bit of color. And then some whipped cream. If you come and visit us for brunch, it's actually going to get served with a little bit of fresh fruit at the same time. Just because, again, it's going to be sweet, so you got to get some kind of healthy stuff in there.
Yeah, balance, right?
Yeah.
So these little blueberry ghosts are so cute.
Yeah.
Definitely is taking me back to my childhood.
Exactly. It brings me back to eating cereal, watching Saturday morning cartoons right there.
Oh my god.
How we do?
This is seriously so good. I love cream cheese.
Yeah, it kind of balances some of the sweetness out of it and stuff. It's definitely an indulgent kind of dish, but if you come and visit us, we definitely have some like healthier options. We got a berry ricotta salad with granola and fresh fruit in it. A breakfast smash burger with a fried egg and stuff. So a little bit for everybody.
It's this crunchiness that is, it's crispy on the outside, smooth in the middle, and just strawberry. Love strawberries. Yeah, I don't think you could have done anything better with this dish, to be honest.
I appreciate it.
You hit it. So why this dish in particular? What makes it the one that you wanted to share?
Again, just kind of going back to what I was saying, I grew up watching a lot of Saturday morning cartoons when I was young, so I really want to lean into like the cereal. Me, my wife, and my whole family's all about like Halloween, so I wanted to do something a little different. It's fun. The kids love it also, along with like the adults and stuff, getting a little cocktail, eating a little bit of French toast in there. It just looks amazing. So.
Yeah, I love the childhood aspect because we truly did grow up watching Saturday morning cartoons. It was nothing on demand at that time. So, all right. So I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions and just feel free to answer them.
Okay.
Beer battered or bourbon glaze? What's getting your vote?
Ooh, bourbon glaze. I'm a big bourbon man.
All right. So like bourbon glazed salmon.
Bourbon glazed salmon, pork chops, even like some sauteed shrimp, tossing it in there.
Yeah, that sounds delicious. If you could pair one of your beers with your last meal, what would it be?
Ooh. Well, our brewmaster Kyle actually just got done making a milkshake IPA. So I don't know what it is, but I love just plain vanilla ice cream with a beer. It just goes hand in hand. So with that milkshake IPA and a nice little scoop of vanilla ice cream would be amazing.
That sounds delicious. What is your secret to taking classic pub food and giving it that twist?
Well, again, they're classics for a reason, so You don't want to change it too much, but just add your own little twist. So things like fish and chips, like utilizing our beer in house, is one thing that I would technically do,
Okay.
as well as sourcing out local seafood. So again, it just makes it a little bit more unique to the area.
Awesome. So pretzels or fries, which one's your ride or die sidekick?
Ooh, French fries all day long.
And you guys have the best fries too.
Yeah, the hammock fries almost look like little hammocks that you can dip into.
Genius. All right. What's the wildest ingredient you've ever worked into a dish?
Ooh, when I was at a country club, I'm getting old now. It's about a decade ago in Colombia. I got to work with ostrich egg, which was really cool.
Oh, okay.
So we kind of did we called it a farmer's ribeye, even though it was a little bit more exotic. So same thing you're talking about, kind of like a glaze on top of it, candied bacon, an over easy ostrich egg. It was good.
That sounds delicious. All right. Which menu item always hits when paired with your signature brew?
Ooh, I would say there's a reason why we did a smash up with our Super Smashburger. That's the one to go to every time. It's one of our most popular burgers. But I will tell you that we have this huge burger, which I'm a little biased because it has one of my nicknames. It's called the Papa Pig Burger.
Mm-hmm.
Again, going back into that barbecue kind of aspect, but getting a nice little like hammock light, with a Papa Pig Burger. It's got that pimento cheese, that pulled pork, onion strings, bacon on top of it. It's a mouthful. I will
It's
tell you
loaded. If Crooked Hammock were a person, how would you describe their vibe?
very chill.
Mm-hmm.
That we have like a motto that says enjoy the ride, and we try to do it, especially down here in Myrtle, as much as possible. But yeah, I mean, even though we're busy, especially during the summer, we always take time to appreciate the little things, take the time and enjoy our time with each other, and just set a good vibe.
Yep, I would definitely say that nails it. Such a chill vibe with all the different areas as well. You guys have so many areas to play or chill or just enjoy company. You can hold large parties as well. There's a lot of space.
Yeah, we host a lot of private events. We do it's few and far between, but we do buyouts for like weddings and huge events and stuff. Usually around Christmas time and stuff like that, when everybody's getting together for Christmas and stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of areas with our fireplace, the Tortuga Island in the middle of Barefoot Landing. Our tap room, which you can see the whole brewery from inside the tap room.
Yeah.
Just a lot of areas.
Awesome. All right, so we're going to do this spit or savor round where I just name a dish and you tell me if you're going to spit no or savor yes.
Okay.
Corn dogs.
Oh, savor.
Yeah.
It's fair time.
Right? Street tacos with cilantro.
Oh, savor. That's my number one meal right there.
So you're a cilantro fan?
I'm a food truck person just in general, but tacos are my street food right there.
Okay, awesome. Chili cheese fries.
I'll spit. Like I love my chili, but I like to keep it pure by just adding some
Just
like cornbread
chili.
or something like that.
I just had chili with cornbread yesterday because this rain, it was just screaming comfort food, and my husband whipped that up, so did that. Spam.
Uh, Saber. It's one of those weird and unique things that if you throw it in stuff like spam fried rice, I would eat any day.
Okay, I've never tried that, so I'm gonna have to look into that one. Fried frog legs.
Spit, but I'm only going to say that just because it's not something that I eat on the regular, but I've had them before, and if they're done right, they're great, but it's not something I would put in the fridge.
Gotcha. What about gas station boiled peanuts?
Savor. I mean, we're in the South. That's just kind of something you
It's
got to
a staple,
do.
yeah.
And the spicier, the better.
Oh, I love it. Mac and cheese with hot sauce.
So I would spit, again, being in barbecue, I just like my mac and cheese just be creamy, cheesy, like very hearty and stuff. I don't like a lot of like heat with my mac and
Stuck on,
cheese.
yeah. Pickled eggs.
Spit, I've definitely had my dive bar experiences of eating some pickled eggs, and they're not great.
All right, I feel like there's a story behind that.
Oh, yeah, there's a couple.
Kimchi.
Ooh, I love my Asian flavor, so savor all day long.
Me too. So when I was a little girl, I had a babysitter. I think I was in preschool, and she was Korean, and we would go out and pick kimchi. I didn't realize it was cabbage, and she turned it into kimchi. But yeah, as an adult eating that, I had not had it since I was in her kitchen, and it took me back to that kitchen table as a little girl sitting there. So
I used to do the same thing. My mom ran a salon in Colombia, and one of her technicians there, she would make egg rolls and kimchi. So I'd trade barbecue for kimchi and some egg rolls that are homemade.
That's awesome. All right, last one, chicken livers.
Savor. If they're done right, they really taste great. And then again, like they just have a lot of flavor. So I wouldn't eat them just by themselves, but mixing it in to make like hash and rice and stuff like that is amazing.
Okay, awesome. All right, so what is a kitchen tip, food hack, or product that you swear by?
Ooh, I mean, I live by the philosophy that, like, again, you don't need to be super technical. You don't need to get like these crazy ingredients. Like, I always feel that if you take good, solid quality ingredients and you take care of them, you build the flavors in them, that's the best way to go. And again, especially down in the South with all the flavors that we have, if you just do it right, like you take the time, you put a lot of love into that dish, it's going to come out great every time.
Awesome. I've had a couple chefs now that have been on the show, and they all seem to say the same thing about just keep it simple.
Yeah.
All right. What is always in your fridge or pantry, no matter what?
Duke's mayonnaise, fresh garlic, soy sauce. Again, other than barbecue, I really lean into like the Asian cuisine and stuff. Yeah. It's just got so much flavor, and again, instead of adding salt and pepper directly, you're using different ingredients to add that kind of flavor to it.
And stuff. Yes.
So definitely some soy sauce in there.
Okay, awesome. So Julie was just here and from the Bohemian Bowl, and she also said mayonnaise. So yeah, that's a staple for me as well. What's a food hill you'll die on?
Let's see. I don't, and it's a little taboo, especially down here in the South, but I feel like barbecue, if it's done right, doesn't need sauce. So I'm a Carolina boy. I love my Carolina Gold, my mustard-based barbecue, but like if I have to drown my pulled pork in like a sauce, then it's probably not that good then.
Gotcha. All right, so let's shout out your food world. What should we be tasting and following?
So there's a few places around here I definitely want to shout out. I've only lived down here for about like 2.5 years. I'm a Columbia boy. But a couple places that just like really stick out to me is Ciao, which is a very traditional kind of like Italian restaurant, white tablecloth. Again, very traditional with their food, but again, layering that flavor in there instead of trying to go very abstract, very different from everybody else. They just do it very well. Cantina Imperfecto. I've only been there once, and it's only because every time me and my wife go up there, they're always packed. But it's right next to the chef store. Their food is amazing. It's that modern like Mexican cuisine, and some of the items that you see on there, like braised short rib, octopus, I just wouldn't see in like a typical Mexican restaurant.
Okay, it's funny you mentioned that because Adriana, her husband, she works for News 13.
Oh yeah,
is the chef there, and that's his specialty that he put on the menu was the braised short rib.
Yeah, he's came by the brewery a few times with his wife and the kids and stuff like that, and we've had a few conversations where she's had to pull him away from me.
You guys hit it off. I love that. So that's definitely on my list. And the vibe in that restaurant is just
so beautiful.
It is so pretty. All right. So where can people find your dish, your work, or your recommendations?
So you can find us in Barefoot Landing. We're called Crooked Hammock. We'll be right when you enter, pretty much. To the left, we do a lot of events. For the Kettle Chili Cheeseburger, that's going to start tomorrow and run until November 17th, I believe. And then we have 2 more times that you can come and try the Franken blueberry stuffed French toast. That's going to be this Sunday coming up. And then our last date for October is going to be October 26th.
Okay, so this is limited time, right?
Oh, yeah. Get it while it's there.
Gotta get it while it's there. 2 days left to try this. It was absolutely delicious. So thank you for bringing both of those. I appreciate that. All right. Do you have a favorite local spot that deserves more love? I know we talked about a few already.
Food? Yeah, I mean, again, I always try to support my barbecue places. So earlier this year, we got to do a mac and cheese competition for the Humane Society, I believe it is. And I got to work with the owner from Brisket. Great guy, very innovative, like doing like crazy things. He did turkey burn-ins,
Oh,
which was
yum.
really great,
Yeah.
with like a cranberry barbecue sauce with it. So always trying to shout out my barbecue places. So definitely brisket. And then just in our industry in general, we love our dive bars and stuff like that. So down in Myrtle Beach, there's Atlas Tap House is one of our favorite places to go and grab a little nightcap.
Yeah, I like that place too. All right, what's a dish you think more people need to try around here specifically?
I would say the octopus. There, the culinary scene, especially in Myrtle Beach, is growing with the influences from Pawleys Island, Mount Pleasant, Charleston down there, and then moving up to Greenville, Columbia, all that other stuff. So even though we are kind of like a coastal town, I feel like a lot of people get steered away when they see like an octopus tentacle or anything on there. But it's one of the most fantastic flavors you can get out there.
So I don't know if you did your research or what, but I love octopus.
Oh, I didn't. I did not know
Yeah,
that.
it is one of my favorite dishes. If it's on the menu, I'm ordering it. We just got back from Greenville. We took a trip there, and Restaurant 17 and Hotel Domestique had it on the menu as an appetizer, and it was fantastic. It was absolutely delicious. I highlighted it in a reel on my Instagram thing. But yeah, um, if, have you ever gone to Oak Prime Kitchen and Bar?
We, me and my wife have gone there. We just went for the steaks and the experience. Got a couple of bottles of wine, but
Nice, I love that.
I didn't get a taste of that. I did see it on the menu before.
Yeah, yep. So I would definitely recommend checking that out there. It's really good too.
Okay.
All right, that's a wrap on today's bite. Big love to Chef Erv for feeding my soul and bringing the flavor. If you're hungry for more, follow the pod, leave a review, and tag me at Myrtle Beach Foodie Babe when you're trying something drawer worthy. Catch you next time, same mic, new bite. Bye, y'all.